Oh, stop filling. Twitch. Okay, we back? Of course, there was an error on the player on Twitch. Please excuse the scuff. Of course, we were on the hunt for scuff today, too. I kinda need you to show thing. Come on. Or maybe. Okay, so there's that. You thingy can go away. Please, please. Nope, that didn't work either. Anyone else having issues right now?
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom. Error.
Okay, we good? Please, please be good.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
So, I don't know if anybody else in my area had this issue, but I just lost the internet for like 2 minutes. So I just disconnected from everything, so maybe it's Spectrum. Calling you out. Are you having problems with the playback on the website? Because I can't see the live stream, which is how I also monitor stuff. So
Seems all the other knights already have
that's
their
not staying
hands full.
connected. Hopefully this won't be another short stream, but we'll see. Right now the connection. No, I just take that back. My ping just went up to over 200 again. All right, I'm just gonna blame Spectrum at this point.
Rebooting.
All right, why don't we go finish? Oh dear lord. Why don't we go finish Jingling's quest? Seriously, there's no reason for the ping to do that. None whatsoever.
This was a fine feast. I have dined today like I have never dined before. Both chefs' dishes today were nothing short of exceptional. They were true masterpieces. And that is what makes this an extremely difficult decision. But
Oops.
this is a competition, and there can only be one winner. And that winner is Shang Ling.
Whoopee! I win!
I don't think there's a way you can lose that, Jingling.
I thought I was sure to win with pork chops so fresh they were practically still grunting. But it turns out that's still no match for the taste of extinct boar.
Excuse me? Did you say this was cooked from extinct boar?
Yep, every last bit.
My goodness. A single mouthful must be worth 100,000 mora. The amount you'd make if you sold this could support every hunter in town for years to come.
The main thing is that you enjoyed eating it. I don't care about the mora. Anyway, now our judge has given his verdict. It's time for everyone else to eat too. I made plenty!
Meanwhile, I want to try Brooke's dish.
Mmm. This is absolutely delicious. I'll admit it, I was beaten by the best.
Tastes like palm.
Losing is no fun, but it was worth it for the chance to eat such superb cooking. Please, Shanling, I want some more. This is gorgeous too! Such a perfectly layered texture. Were it not for that exquisite boar and excellent side dish, it's hard to say if I still would have won.
Honestly,
Paimon's turn to eat!
probably won't be around. Oh,
I
I
will
just
have a
wish it
taste
started again
too.
on the VOD. Okay, hun, that's fine. I know you're working.
Oh my! This is the taste of Springvale. Or rather, it used to be.
It tastes so good. I want to weep tears of joy.
This is the last time I will be able to taste the food of my era.
Hey now, cheer up! If you like the taste, I can always make you some more.
Really? But the boar, it's extinct.
The boar may be, but the taste isn't. I can simply recreate it using different ingredients. Putting a smile on customers' faces is what we chefs are called to do.
Thank you.
A good time was had by all. But everyone's gone now. Let's go and say goodbye to Xiangling.
Goodbye. She's right here. Da-da.
Thanks, you guys. Without your help, I don't know how it would have gone today. And without you, Paimon wouldn't have gotten to try so many new tasty snacks. Also wouldn't have gotten so full.
Where will you go now?
Not sure. I'll probably start heading back to Liyue, but I might change my plan on the way. I don't like to plan things too thoroughly. Who knows? Maybe you'll bump into me out in the wild again. Must be nice to be so carefree. You are a gifted chef. You made an amazing batch of jade parcels. Come and visit me at the Wanmin restaurant sometime. I did promise I'd cook for you. And if you want, I'll teach you how to cook some of my latest inventions too.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. See you again soon.
Yep, so all that was missed from that was just running around doing little errands for her to make the dish. So you guys didn't really miss much, thankfully, but shouldn't have happened. All right, let's test our connectivity here. Why don't we do our daily commissions really quick? Oh no, that's not in. Oh, Cryosums. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't tell me that's in Dragonspine. I don't want to go to Dragonspine. Yeah, that over there. I don't want to go there. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have known the internet connection was a little bit jumpy. I was watching some art YouTube before coming on, and when I backed out of the video, the TV just went blank. Like, it was still on and everything, but it was just a black screen. And it was caught in between connecting to the menu on YouTube and everything, so... yeah. I'll do some internet testing once I'm done here. Leave it to me. You have the same problem with us hilly churls every time. And of course we're gonna go to the mountaintop because I want the 5 thou. Nom that salad, Kaya.
Think you can bully me? Go
outlines your fate.
Oh, so sorry.
Let me weave you a verse. Time to act.
Well, that was fast. Yes. Complete. You could have lived. You didn't have to fire at me. Okay, yeah. We can go to this one. Cryo slimes. Cryo slimes.
What's the hurry?
I think I could have sworn that was closer. Oh, maybe it is. Or the same distance.
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting.
Right, because now we're fighting cryo enemies, Kaya. Good luck.
Nice and spicy. Sketch.
No, my sword!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Race it nice and spicy.
Damn, Guava.
Don't get frostbite.
Rain cutter! Rain outlines your fate.
Booba, get them. Shake it and stir. Can't handle your dreams. Huh.
Cool it.
No, my sword! Witness the power of good water.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze. Cool it. What's the
You're
hurry?
still alive. Why are you still alive? Let's... Eye of the Storm. That's not...
Sketch.
Oh, Eye of the Storm is my quest. Okay.
Huh?
Gonna say, there's no Eye of the Storm up here.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Cool it.
Hi, how you doing? we got some more. Let's go get that really quick. Okay. I'm not gonna mess around with this. Come here, Ningguang. Oof.
Understood.
that beat almost sounded like 20th Century Fox. do 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 do. Okay. And everything?
For justice.
And fruit pies.
No, my sword!
Dodge this! Ah!
Shaken and stirred!
Freeze!
Oh. I apparently have never picked up those carrots before.
Fascinating.
Let me weave you a verse. Think you can bully me?
This moment will be frozen.
Booba, get them! Hey, yeah!
Cool it!
What Eye of the Storm? And we go back and talk to Catherine.
Ad Astra at. Thank you for completing today's. Ad Astra at.
Get that ore. Oh, I didn't make any because I think I ran out of this, right? Nope. And that's all I can make. I'll hold on to a bunch of these as I can, since I do want to get refinements for the prototype amber. But this is all dependent on billets too, so we'll find out. Alright, and the other quest we had was sync shows. Justice for book's sake.
One Win Bookhouse. Guess this is where we go to buy books in Liyue. Should we ask here if they have a copy of the Liyue?
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
I just wanted the shiny on your desk, ma'am.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Content was a little too wild, huh?
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then. Did somebody say out of print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Who are you?
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by. Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingsa and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense. Please lead the way.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
What's reading?
So, are you buying or not?
No.
These are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Okay, I got the other ones.
Cryo is always far more effective in the rain. This is going to get interesting.
Where is this? Was it in the house? I see you, Sealy. I see you. We'll take treasure.
Quite the find.
Oh, I think it's near the waterfall. It's down below.
What's the hurry?
I got bamboozled. I don't know where it is. The waterfall's drowning out the crunching.
I wonder if you'd like it here.
Oh, he's up here, isn't he? Like, over there. Oh my god. There he is.
The heavens are smiting me. Smiting me to smithereens.
Excuse me, are you Chang the Ninth?
Uh-huh. And what do you want? Come on, spit it out.
We've heard you've got tons of old books lying around, and we want to borrow the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide.
Huh. Don't get me started on the topic of my books. After the chasm was sealed off, the family mining business started going south. Then the Fatui started working to sabotage me. To pay off my debts, I had no choice but to pawn off my beloved book collection. Every last book. Do you have any idea what that means?
You're sad you've got nothing to read now?
Wrong.
To read now.
That was my life's work. I devoted my entire life to curating, collecting, caring for them. And now they're gone. Gone, I tell you. It's useless ranting and raving at you like this. All I can do is try to save enough Mora to buy them back. Unless you have other business here, I'm done talking to you. Goodbye. Off.
Please tell me that you didn't pawn Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd.
Legend of the Shattered Halberd. There's a title I haven't heard in a long time. You have good taste, my boy.
What? But we don't?
That work was an epic-defining masterpiece. Granted, it was almost unknown at the time it was published, but over time it was the work that came to define the genre of martial arts novels and sparked a plethora of imitation works. Barely any copies of the first edition were ever printed.
The later edition inexplicably went out of print, almost as soon as it was released. A shame, given what it allegedly added to the original story.
Yes, that's right. How did I forget? The original edition's 6th volume of that work is so rare, I could never bring myself to pawn it no matter how much I needed the money.
You mean you still have it?
Yes, it is my one and only remaining treasure.
Hey, Chang. You've got some nerve keeping me and my boss waiting like this. I need an answer. Will you sell the core lapis or not?
Just go down the mountain. There's some there.
I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that if you mess with Gentry Moutsai, you're messing with the Fatui.
Oh, you again. But you know I can't afford to give a 70% discount on the price. I'd never be able to buy my collection back.
That's your business. The question is, do you want your books, or do you want food on your plate? Perhaps you'd like to take your books with you to an early grave.
You...
Whoa there, friend. Come on. This gentleman is either willing to make a deal or he's not. You can't force him to sell against his will.
Just who do you think you are? Keep your nose out of other people's business.
Hi, Brian.
My liege, I am but one who comes to the aid of this gentleman in his moment of need. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Guhua clan? Did you hear this clown? He thinks he's a Guhua master in this day and age. Oh, there was me thinking the last granddads of Guhua had keeled over and died by now. Who were you supposed to be then, huh? Some sort of Guhua messiah?
Justice is blind to our backgrounds, my friend. That just makes me someone trying to do the right thing. But you? The weasel who does the tiger's bidding may be less powerful than his master, but he is no less guilty.
Get a load of this guy. Just you wait. You'll be sorry you crossed me. And you, Chang, you're selling that core lapis whether you like it or not.
Oh, how the wolves prey upon the fallen tiger. My days are numbered.
So, just to come back to what we were talking about earlier, could I get a yay or nay about borrowing that book?
Jeez Louise, give the man a minute.
Oh, what does it matter now? I can't expect anybody to care about me anymore. But since you did stick up for me, please just take this book and leave me in peace.
3 long years I have waited for this day. Words cannot express my gratitude. I, Xingqiu, vow to repay this great act of generosity.
All right, give it a rest. Just bring it back when you're finished. Sorry, but I'm not about to put my hopes in some self-professed Guhua disciple.
Hey, where are you going? We've still got a job to do over here.
There he is.
So, you like reading, huh, Mr. 5-second hero?
Oh, amazing! I never saw that coming.
Hello? Xingqiu? Anybody in there?
No wonder this book is so highly sought after.
That guy back at Chang the Ninth was pretty bossy.
How can they bully poor old Chang the Ninth like this? Forcing him to sell his ore for dirt cheap? It's daylight robbery, pure and simple.
You and I have got to find a way to help Chang the Ninth.
Don't forget me. I'm in too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're in my party.
Oh, so now you can hear what we're saying.
The reason I borrowed this book is that it would be a real pity if Chang the Ninth ended up having to pawn it. And I meant every word I said to Chang the Ninth. I will return his act of kindness. It is the just thing to do. I will be custodian of this book, and I will also help find a way to buy back the rest of his collection.
You already have a plan, don't you?
Of course I do. An initial plan, anyway. I still need to work out the details. Give me a second to reflect. It shan't take but a moment.
You're still here? What is this, a game to you? You think no one's really gonna get hurt? I gotta hand it to the Goofball clan. What you lack in numbers and talent, you make up for in guts. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say Goofball clan? I meant Guhua clan. That's what you goofballs call it, right?
There's a saying that goes, the insect that shakes the oak tree ludicrously overestimates its ability.
Quit quoting proverbs at me, you buffoon!
Please leave this place. I will not tolerate an attempt to coerce an honest trader, especially when the one you seek to threaten is one to whom I owe a debt of gratitude.
It's cute that you want to stick your neck out for Chang and all, but you picked the wrong time, you little punk. I brought the Fatui to back me up. A whole army of you and your little Guhua buddies wouldn't be able to help you now.
I may be young, my liege, but the path I have chosen makes me no stranger to conflict. Why should I cower in the face of evil?
Oh, great speech. But now it's time for you to learn your lesson.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Yeah, just curious, and he just got shot in the back. He's got his sack sword for the trial, and he's running Braveheart. Not exile, really.
No, my sword!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Freeze!
Oh, I hate the homing on the stupid bugs.
Dodge this!
Over here!
Ha!
I thought that was just a regular pendant you were wearing, not a vision.
You're dumb.
You won this round, but you better watch your back. This isn't over.
Would it be too much to hope they've learned their lesson?
So, you're a vision bearer.
Yes, though I try to avoid using it. I dislike the unfair advantage it gives me against my opponents. Though I long to restore Guhua to its former glory, it is no easy task.
They've gone for now, but they'll be back looking to cause more trouble before long.
I'll see to it that no harm comes to those who show me kindness. There is a just and unjust way to do business, and I will ensure the matter is resolved satisfactorily. It's not like the Fatui to pick sides in a business dispute, but the confident demeanor of their errand boy suggests there is substance to his words. There must be a deeper level of collusion at work here. He mentioned Gentry Mautai. I know this name. He has a stately residence in Liyue Harbor. Maybe the two of you could go and investigate.
That idea works, but what are you gonna do?
Me? I have other things to look into. Let me see. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace in Liyue Harbor in a bit.
Oh, that's not good. The frame's dropped.
You really have stuff to do? Are you sure you're not just using us as your errand runners?
Wow, so that's how that turned out. This whole passage is just extraordinary.
Ugh, this guy is so annoying. Paimon just wants to slap him right in his stupid face.
Suito's vengeance may not be swift, but it will surely come.
Fine. But, as per tradition, Paimon gets to pick an ugly nickname for him.
Is it Water Boy? That's what everybody calls him.
From now on, he shall be known as Guhua Geek.
Yeah, that's a little on the nose.
You go first. No need to wait for me. One more page and I'll go and stretch my legs. Just one last page.
No, you're coming with me. No! I want to read my book. Ooh, chili. Is there a teleport near there? Meow. Yes, because we're going to Lua Harbor. Restoring resorting to violence first things. Paimon is hilarious. When I get to open it, it's not my favorite quest, but she has one of the best lines in Eula's story quest. So when I do that, I'll let you know. Am I following you wrong? Where am I going? Oh, we're up here.
What's the hurry?
Let's wait for the ping. Okay. No, you're not okay. We'll just stroll up the stairs. No need to rush. Okay. I salute anyone who actually plays on like the Asian server and stuff from America, because that's the kind of thing you're dealing with. And if you're playing with the keyboard, it might be a little bit easier, but with the stick, it feels like it's drifting so much.
What if Master finds out? Who goes there?
Oh, it's my line. I'm Tracy, a VIP client of your boss.
How strange. You're not on the guest list. The Master's dealing with some urgent business today. All prior appointments have been canceled.
Urgent business? What is it?
He looks like somebody kicked a puppy. What's wrong, Ether?
The Master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning to meet with a VIP client.
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The Master is stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone.
Just anyone? Are you saying we are not this VIP client?
No. I mean, yes. Yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me.
Would you like to explain these extra fees you're incurring to your boss? Or shall I?
I'm sorry. Master's currently in business negotiations at Shinya Kiosk. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he finds out.
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talking to rude guards like you. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on our minds when my master's busy negotiating a big business deal with your boss.
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of Geo.
Nice work! Paimon never knew you were such a tough negotiator.
You did great too.
Paimon loves compliments and all, but treating Paimon to some tasty snacks would show that you really mean it. Anyway, seems like the VIP client in question must be one of the Fatui.
This could work in our favor.
In that case, let's get ourselves over to the Shinya Kiosk. Seems business is booming at the Shinya Kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
What should I put in my letter?
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word that the order will be completed as promised.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being uncooperative?
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. We haven't managed to purchase the core lapis yet. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell, I can buy from someone else.
That would be most ideal. I remind you again that the Fatui care only about the result. We are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. But if it is not completed in time, you may suddenly find our goodwill comes at a price you cannot afford.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your protection. You know I would not dream of disappointing you, don't you?
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is colluding with the Fatui. Who knows if Guwa Geek has made any progress? Should we go tell him?
Already know.
What's the hurry? What's the hurry?
Stairs. Nope, he's still reading his book. Is it a good book?
You said you had other things to look into, as if you're some sort of man of mystery. When actually, all you meant was you wanted somewhere new to park your backside while you read your book.
We know what General Mosai is up to now.
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just saying that to sound clever?
The course of action we must take is now clear. To start with, please deliver this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. They will know what to do. My liege, for reasons that I cannot explain, I will be unable to join you. There is no need for you to read the contents of the letter. When the time comes...
Ugh, this writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
A secret text that needs cipher, perhaps?
Hence why I said there's no need for you to read it. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can understand it.
But why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig commerce guilds in Liyue. Why would they want to help us?
What is the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people mention it. Seems they oversee a lot of business that goes on around here. Having such big backing would be great and all, but are you sure they'd want to help?
No need to worry about that. From what I know, they share my sense of chivalry. Once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued case I put forth in this letter, they will certainly be moved to action.
How can we be sure? Or how can you be sure?
Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will never forget. This is something we cannot do on our own. Also, I do not wish for anyone else to know of my involvement in this.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. To savor the memory is ample reward. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring of gratitude. I seek neither praise nor reward.
That sounds very lovely. But be honest, you just want them to do it so you can carry on reading your book, don't you?
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able to receive you near Lioli Pavilion.
Hey! Stop ignoring Paimon!
Enjoy your book. Madam Ping, can you fix my ping? Please? It might obey you.
excuse us. We come bearing news of a matter requiring your assistance. It's all in this letter.
Why are you suddenly talking like Xingqiu?
A letter? Oh, I see. This again.
Again?
Oh, don't mind me. I was just speculating. Let me give this a read.
Can he actually read this thing? Is it even written in the common tongue?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the uninitiated. Honored guests, you must both be wary from your long journey. Please allow the Feiyun Commerce Guild to be your host for tonight.
Wait, what?
Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. We just need some time to prepare. Please take a seat here in Leo Li Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshments while taking in the ocean view. Consider it a small token of our esteem.
Yay! Tasty snacks! They're giving us the VIP treatment!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, far be it from us to shirk our duty to them. Please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away at the door. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap on the wrist to get through to him. For him to correct the error of his ways, he must feel for himself the same suffering he has inflicted on Chang the Ninth. Since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis, we simply need to buy up all the stock there is in Liu. That will put him in a rather sticky situation. Deprived of the necessary raw materials, even the best craftsperson in Tevat would be unable to make their product.
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him and the Fatui. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to buy up every last bit of core lapis in the harbor?
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must ask for your further cooperation in the matter. First, there are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. I've marked their respective locations on your map. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. You will need to purchase that too. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm, and then Chang the Ninth. Roger that!
Of course. We are not expecting you to cover the costs.
Wow, so many Mora! With cash like this, Paimon could rent out Lioli Pavilion and eat there for a whole month!
The Commerce Guild is certainly generous with the resources.
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do something like this. It's just par for the course now. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the transportation and other trifling matters. Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse, where you can see the rest of the plan unfold.
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Anyone else want to eat this? Looks delicious.
Enjoy your meal.
Can I take it to go, please? No? Okay. Welcome back. Are you having problems with Twitch connectivity? Or internet connectivity? I have to ask because I've been suffering scuff all morning. Okay, so we have 2 spots we need to go to. Oh, okay.
Good day, my friend. My apologies, but I'm out of stock at the moment. Please try again next time. Oh, I thought you were here to purchase Snezhnayan products. No, that I still have, although I ship it all to factories in Snezhnaya. I don't do retail. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry.
Does we'll take it all still count as retail?
What? No. Give me a second to think. All right, I'll do it. Just need you to sign for it. Clearly no shortage of cash flow in Liu.
It is where all the Mora comes from.
What's
Oh,
the
it's the
hurry?
dude underneath.
Keep your voice down.
I'll take all your core lapis.
All of it? Though my business may not seem so big, I should warn you that I can get what you need, both legitimately and not so legitimately. Best you give me an actual number.
Why do you sound like a cartoon villain?
All of it would be far more than you actually want.
It's for the Feyun Commerce Guild.
Feyun Commerce Guild? Well, why didn't you say so? If it's for the Feyun Commerce Guild, then sign on the dotted line, and I'll start getting things in order right away.
Is that a little further out? Yeah, we'll go to this one.
Hi, anything I can do for you?
I'll take all your core lapis.
You want all my core lapis? I've already agreed to several orders. That said, none are in writing. The buyers are being incredibly indecisive.
Then let the Feyun Commerce Guild take it off your hands.
Oh, it's for the Feyun Commerce Guild? Seems business trends are about to change in Liyue. Oh, nothing. Just talking to myself. Come, let us sign a contract. Don't worry about my prior client. He hadn't made any down payments or anything. Quite common in the industry. Thank you for your patronage. We hope the Feyun Commerce Guild will continue to do business with us.
We gotta go to the chasm. Oh, there. I guess we're going to this one.
What's the hurry?
There's a box over there with Patui. Must get later.
Hello there. Are you in charge of the core lapis here?
Aha, finally. I thought you might come. I hear the Feyun Commerce Guild has been buying up all the core lapis stock in Liyue Harbor. As it happens, I do have a batch of core lapis that hasn't been shipped yet. It's all yours, if you name the right price.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The original buyer's price was already quite high, so... The best I can do is 7 million mora.
Are you serious? We spent less than 2 million more on the rest of Liyue's stock put together.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while.
It's over 4 times what it should be, you crook.
Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So if you're not buying, please leave me alone.
All right. We'll pay, even if it is a ridiculous price. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal price in the future.
Wait, surely there's no need for that.
Take our money and hand over the goods.
Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be so frugal with it?
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we spent so much in one go. If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say you gouged us over the price.
I understand. I'm sorry, please. I don't want any trouble with the guild. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the delivery of this batch. Several carts were ambushed by hilly churls. I don't know where exactly, but if I can't retrieve the goods, I can't sell them to you either. So maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away.
You got a deal.
Oh, thank you very much. This is a lot to ask, I know.
That's that then. Well, no time to lose. Come on.
Why the long face? You're alive, aren't you?
In the tree? No, you're a little too far out to be in the tree. Oh, it's in there. Okay.
Ah! Cool it!
Out of the frying pan. Scratch.
Dodge this!
Think you can bully me? Roba, get them.
What else is attacking me?
Oh, so sorry.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Eat this. Shake his hands.
Cool it! What's the hurry?
Well, apparently I'm gonna set myself on fire. Alright.
Race you.
Dodge this!
Alright, I'll give you a minute game. Come on.
How fortunate.
Yeah, and this dude can just stay in the cage for right now. You stay right there, mister. Yoink. I'm
Don't
just
get frostbite.
sightseeing.
No, my sword. Another one down.
Another one down. We only found one. These weren't. Just making sure these are not part of it. Oh, yeah, this one was.
Let Paimon see. Yep, that's it.
There's another.
Here we go. Loads of core lapis here. Quick, make a note of the location.
Okay, looks like we gotta go up a little further. Is it up here? Oh, that's mint. And that's up there, so we'll make sure we try to get up there. Oh, we found another one.
Freeze!
Rain outlines your... Think you can bully me? Nice and spicy. That's it, all right. That's a big old stash of core lapis.
Looks like pots to me.
What's the hurry?
Okay. Be careful while we climb this thing. Yeah. How many of those do I have? I just barely handed those in, so... 2, yeah. So I'm quite a ways off of upgrading the statue again.
Dodge this!
Rain cutter. Diana special. Shake it and stir.
This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. No, my sword.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
Nerd.
Time to act.
Okay, so this was too far out for one of those, I guess. Yeah? Yeah, that was too far out. So where is our last one?
What's the hurry?
I believe that's one we've already got. And we went down this way.
What's
We
the
got
hurry?
that one. Nothing on this tree stump. How about you? Nope, nothing on that tree stump. I'm gonna grab this sigil. Oh, wait, there's some hilly trolls. Are you guarding something? Nope, because I'm nowhere near where I'm supposed to be.
Dodge this!
That's where we got the sigil. Not the sigil, the Oculus. Where are you, Mr. Cart? Game? Hi? Oh, are you it? Did we find it?
Oh, yeah! We found it! Check out all that core lapis! Make a note of the location. We'll send the Fayun Commerce Guild to collect it later. That guy said there were 5 carts in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks.
Or Mora, so you could buy the snacks. And fruit pies.
Here, we've made a note of the parts locations, all 5 of them. Can you sell us the core lapis now?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you both. Yes, let's make this official. I also hope you could put in a good word with your boss for me.
Done and dusted. Yeah!
How did you know that bluff would work?
Paimon's got a knack for this business malarkey, don't you think?
Malarkey.
Now for the final stop on our core lapis crawl. To Chang the Ninth's place.
What a bunch of malarkey.
Now I can get back. Just who I was hoping to see. I was just thinking to myself, Gentry mount-sized thugs have been mysteriously absent for a while now. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Oh, don't worry. You won't be hearing from them again.
Oh? What happened?
Not only that, but we'd like to purchase your core lapis.
Huh? Oh, I see now. You're in this trade too. So you're trying to beat him to the post, eh? Appearances can be deceiving, that's for sure. But I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible. The maximum I can do is 40% off, and even then I'm only breaking even.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price down? What's going on? Have I died and gone to heaven? I can't believe it. I will make a profit on this batch after all. But Gentry mount-sized thugs could still come back after I've sold it.
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again, then you'd better believe they're not gonna bother you again.
Rest assured, you're safe selling it to us.
Huh. Okay, then. My situation can hardly get worse from here in any case. But tell me, what on earth do you plan to do with so much core lapis?
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
We're going to ascend the Geo Archon. Yeah! See, things are never quite as bad as they seem.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over. I really don't know what to say.
Don't thank us yet. Wait till we finish at least.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. And so will the nasty people. Anyway, let's get going, because apparently we have a show to watch at the Feiyun Commerce Guild's warehouse.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
I'm doing my best, Kaya.
Ah!
Welcome. The final act in this drama would not be complete without you two here as audience.
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the work. What exactly have you been doing all this time?
Well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely in Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I managed to finish the book off, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Divine Halberd, an ominous sword. Mir and Wei Yang. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. Nothing short of exemplary. But the 6th volume? Words fail me. How blessed we are to have such an author grace our world with such works.
And this is related to Gentry Moutsai how?
It's not. But when something surpasses expectations to such a degree, one must show one's appreciation.
Is the ending of the book good?
It was rather good, thanks. I only hope that as our plan reaches its denouement, it too will live up to its expectations.
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what's going on? No fair! So go on then, tell me, what are we doing here? And what's this big dramatic showdown thing that's supposed to happen?
Think about it. Gentry Moutsai goes searching for core lapis all over Liyue Harbor, and he doesn't find a single piece. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he can't stay in good standing with the Fatui. He hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to disbelief. Gentry Moutsai is a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone dared to target him like this. So regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution that he seeks, he is certain to...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out for Chang the Ninth!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce Guild had been on an acquisition spree. Core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like that. Explain yourselves. What is the meaning of this persecution?
We are not persecuting you, but protecting another, one to whom I am indebted. Upon witnessing an injustice, it is a perfectly normal response to rush to the aid of he who has been wronged. Was it not one of your own men who said, "This isn't over"?
You clearly don't know what's good for you. I won't beat around the bush. Master, if you please, seize their core lapis.
Just wait 3 days, it'll respawn.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
Can't handle your drink? Huh? Scratch me. Nice and spicy. You're toast!
Oh, so sorry.
Witness the power of...
Shaken and stirred out of the frying pan into the fire.
Her proc went off.
Impressive. You are no commoners. To continue this fight would be to incur greater losses than I can accept.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off. The core lapis is almost within our grasp.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only? I did not lend you my men to have them stir up trouble at your beck and call.
What are you saying? Master, everything I did with only one thing in mind. To complete the order.
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait. Master...
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man, I am unscathed.
My lord?
My lord?
You? You are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan and second son of the Feiyun Commerce Guild manager, and I make no secret of it.
Drats! I've been played like a fiddle.
All because of that meddling kid.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems that your business practices have created, I have sought to resolve through mine. I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their core lapis.
You meddling swine. Well, go on. Tell me, what will you sell it for?
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, let's fight fire with fire, shall we? 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness? This is a malicious and calculated attempt to run me into the ground.
And yours wasn't?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple decision. Will you buy or not?
Fine. Have it your way. I'll find the money somehow.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business and hope you will continue to do business with us in future.
You? Funny speaking, book reading, guhua geeking Xingqiu are the heir of the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
That's quite the title, Paimon.
So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day? That was from your private vault?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Maltsai in his place. A classic two birds, one stone situation.
Appearances really can be deceiving.
You're too kind. You have valor in your heart, and that is worthy of admiration.
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhua Geek this whole time! Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have their arms and legs chopped off!
Why are you telling this to me? You're talking to Xingqiu.
Paimon's toast! And sorry, very sorry! Please don't hurt Paimon!
Calm down. Since you can fly, you hardly need your legs anyway.
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill! Repeat, this is not a drill!
He's so obviously joking.
Jokes aside, I have the two of you to thank for this successful resolution. Really, you were a huge help. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively riveting. Much obliged if you could return it to Chang the Ninth for me.
You're making us run yet another errand?
I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. The two of you, meanwhile, though strangers to the circumstances, stepped in and saved the day. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is more than enough for me, my liege.
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your father.
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted a disaster and earned a sizable sum of money in the process. Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance? Legend of the Shattered Halberd speaks of a domain that I should very much like to investigate.
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're just a lazy bones who doesn't want to work.
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Chang the Ninth's palace, and not just his gratitude?
A reward? Well, that sweetens the deal somewhat.
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to stay.
Why didn't you tell us Xingqiu was the Feiyun heir?
Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now. May we meet again, fellow merchants.
And we wait. She eats chili while she waits. Now we go. I don't remember how to unlock that domain. I really should go and do that.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
What's the hurry?
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker showed up and gave me back my entire collection. I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No big deal. Happy to help.
Please don't say that. You have no idea how much this means to me. The Chang family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took over the family's affairs as heir, a series of business setbacks devoured our fortune. Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to its former glory. In the end, everything was riding on this core lapis deal. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains would have become my final resting place.
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh, here's your book back.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to think that Guhua rascal had swindled me.
Do people really look down on the Guhua clan so much?
Actually, the art is centuries old and was once held in high esteem. But now it has faded beyond recognition. To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract budding young talent to a dying art. And so it becomes a vicious cycle. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal Xingqiu, for instance. For all his talk about repaying kindness with kindness and whatnot, what has he done to show for it? You're the ones who've displayed a genuine sense of responsibility.
He's better than you give him credit for.
What does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide, didn't you? I'll fetch it for you. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a small token of appreciation for your huge generosity.
I'd almost forgotten about that.
My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. I can't believe it. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal surely isn't.
Quest complete. And what do we get for our troubles? 60 primos. Yeah. Alright. Since I am still suffering from some scuff, I will do some troubleshooting. I want to see if I can not update the what the heck's it called? The remote play. Because it seems like the update screwed something up. That I'm 100% sure of. But we're going to get ready to do our wish. But we're going to go to the Knights of Favonius. I typically don't do wishing spots. But this banner has been a pain in my ass. So we are going to stand in front of this door where our little girl is probably planning her escape. And of course we have Kaya here to help plan her escape. So, after talking with Forrest yesterday about this banner, because he had the same issue going for Beacon of the Red Sea, which is Dea's weapon. He went into, I think it was like 80-something pity before he ended up with with a weapon. So I am going to do the 10 pull here, which will put us at 80 pity. In theory, we should get the 5-star here. If we do not, I will break my rule about the 10 pull and go single pulls until I get the 5-star, whether it be Klee or not. So, let's rip off his bandit. Let's go. Come on, Spark Knight. We are a 5-star. C2 Kaya.
Captain Eula Lawrence, Spindrift Knight, Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company. I extend to you my greetings. Huh? What's that? Yes, Lawrence, the evil aristocrats of historical infamy. Oh, we're still very much evil. Just look at me. I'm infiltrating the inner ranks of the Knights of Favonius, all as part of a diabolical plan to exact our revenge and reclaim our former glory.
I'm not exactly happy about this. I didn't really want Eula at all. To be fair, I didn't really want Albedo either, but... Double? Nope. So we have our 5-star. I'm gonna probably make a video at some point talking about the Chronicle Wish. This banner is not good for new players. I'm going to state that right now. Out of this whole poll, C2 Kaya, I'm happy. I'm sorry, Klee. I'm sorry. So C2 Kaya. Glacial Walls is in effect for each opponent defeated. Its duration is increased up to 2.5 seconds, up to 15 seconds. One more, and he's the same constellation as the Kaya on my main.
Hello. Maybe.
I'll scout ahead.
There she is. The bouncy jiggle and the walk the walk. Her design is really nice. I do actually like her design. She's also one of the few characters that I'm aware of that can be built physical. So once I get some resources, we'll build up Eula and see how she fares with our team. She might actually become the more primary DPS if necessary, and with Kaya off field. And in which case, I'll definitely have to think about support, such as either going triple cryo and leaving Diona in, and we do freeze or melt depending on the fourth slot, or we put in Noelle instead with crystallized. The crystallized shields are actually really good. About the being evil and all that stuff, technically yes. Vengeance will be hers. But that is going to be the end of the Chronicled Wish. We have, what, 4 days-ish? Yeah, so we have 4 days left on these banners here. So I'm going to stock up on Primos. We will also get the shop reset to get 5 more standard fates, as well as the intertwined fates. And I am going to go for Kazuha, since one, he is very much an integral unit. He's really great for grouping. He has a attack buff, I believe. Just all around a really solid Animo unit. But he is from Inazuma, so all his mats and everything that he needs for Ascension is there. For me, that's not a bad thing, because the next part of the Archon quest that I need to do would be going to Inazuma and everything. So all of that stuff will open up, unlike the first set here, where, you know, you start in Mondstadt and you're kind of locked out of Inazuma unless you glitch your way over, which I'm not going to do. So, yeah, I'm going to go hunt for Scuff, check the internet connection and all that stuff. So tomorrow we will, let's see, what do we have on the docket for tomorrow?
Share the same cultural heritage, but the knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail.
Okay, thanks, Eula. So we have the side quests about the Jade Chamber. We will be reunited is the Dainsleaf. Can't do that, can't do that. Autumn Wind, Scarlet Leaves. Okay, that should be the next part of going to Inazuma. What do you have to do? Prelude. So Prelude, I believe, is Dainsleaf, right? Yes. So one of the things we'll do tomorrow is, or Monday, excuse me, today is Friday. One of the things we will do then will be Dainsleaf, definitely, so we can progress with the Archon quest. And we might actually do the quest with the Jade Chamber, depending on time. And as I mentioned earlier, I might have to start streaming from the PC. So I'm really kind of hoping that if I have to alt tab or something, that it's not too cumbersome. I know it's kind of ugly when it pops up, but you know, if I need to change screens, I gotta change screens. But the ping going as high as it is actually almost unplayable. And like I said, I salute anybody that's playing on a server that's not close to them. because on a controller that was drifting like nobody's business. It's why like you might have heard me clicking things, but nothing was happening, and it was because of the high ping. But yeah. So yeah, first 5-star. Not the one we wanted. But we'll try to make her work, right? Oh, there's the ping again. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I will see you all Monday, and hopefully scuffless. Take care.